I'm gonna read this, and I only have a week. You could probably read it in a day, but I'm a bit of a slow reader. And no, that's not because I'm just getting into reading. I know my whole everything may give off that impression. Being a guy holding a book, which seems to be rare, I guess. I can hold more. How's that for rare? Reckless. I only have a week to read this book because it's my book club's book of July, and July is over in a week. I have not opened this book. In my defense, I was in a different country. I bought this book in said different country. The country's Canada. It's not, I can't afford tropical vacation. It's actually a horrible excuse. Side note, I noticed this is an Indigo exclusive. It's the same cover as the Barnes & Noble exclusive. So they just do that by country, I guess. I never got a chance to read it, so here we are. But before I read it, I have to eat something. I'm still growing, okay? I have 5 more years until my frontal cortex finishes development. These curtains lead to the real world, and frankly, I'm terrified. It's carrot cake muffin with strawberries. But now that we have snack and book, it's time to begin the reading process. Arthur's saying hi. Check out my bookmark. It says back that T-Rex up. It's a bookmark from Keeper of the Lost Cities, which some of you may have read. May have not. It's technically a middle grade book, but it's a very good book. I love it. And now we actually begin. Right off the bat, who is A? There's no reason it would be Adina because he like barely knew her. I don't even know, did they ever interact? I don't know if they ever interacted. So there's this girl named A who's obviously no longer with us, who has been a big part of their lives for years, but she was never mentioned in the first book. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, I'm only a single, that's not even a chapter, that's a prologue. I'm through the prologue. I just don't know who A is. I don't know. I'm gonna start reading in my bed because that chair is boring and my cat won't stop meowing at me. Good morning, it is 8 a.m. on Friday. I just woke up, so pardon my voice. Big day today, lots to do, so I think I'm gonna get a copy of the audiobook so that I can, you know, multitask and be more effective at what I'm doing. The audiobook has sped it up a little bit, but I'm not gonna be listening to just the audiobook, okay? I wanna read the actual book because I'm a reader, I'm a book person. I can't listen to audiobooks all the time. Kai becoming like this villain and burning down Peyton's house is crazy and kind of badass and like totally not great and for her like at all, but it's really cool and I'm interested to see where this brooding, evil, sad, depressed Kai character goes because I'm liking it, to be honest. I got my Zevia, I got my book. It is now time to commence reading. So I'm taking a walk and just had a realization. Kai was just talking to the butcher indoor. The butcher is racist to Kai, which reminds Kai that outside of his home, everybody's ordinary except they don't have the ordinary disease. That's explicitly what he says. But right before that, he was talking about Dor having the most refugees of ordinary people. Say they had this disease. How do they not spread it to the other ordinaries? So how does anybody still believe this disease exists? How does Kai still believe this disease exists? Just logically, it doesn't make sense. The city with the most refugees of infected people would then have their people become infected. What? What is going on here? What are we doing? But yeah, I'm just waiting for Kai to realize that there's no disease, that his dad just gaslit the entire planet, or at least the entire country that he ruled. Earlier, we were talking about how I don't know who A is, you know, Kai and Kit's A, not Peyton's A, because they both have an A. Adina and then who? Why are they both A's? Who is A? Who is Kai and Kit's? I still don't know. It's a beautiful day, you know, apart from the smoke, which is just part of living in Oregon. I'm gonna get back to reading and I'll talk to you guys for you it'll be seconds, for me it could be any undetermined amount of time. Bye! Good morning, everybody. It is 8 a.m. on July 7th. I am maybe a fifth of the way through the book, so I need to lock in a bit today. Okay, I got 2 hours into the audiobook. I think I'm gonna have to get 3 today if I want to hit this goal. So we're gonna lock in, listen to a lot of the audiobook, but I was just listening. Funny thing happened. Pei is trying to get into the fighting ranks, you know, to make some money because she knows how to fight. And the man, Raphael, asks her, "What should we call you?" And with all the glory of a middle school boy, she says, "Shadow." Shadow? Shadow. All right, I just got home and it is time to shower and shave and make myself look good because I'm about to stream for the first time since I got back from my trip. And then after that, back to reading Reckless. Right back to it. I cannot afford to not read this book, right, Arthur? Right? Because I have 6 more days, only 6 days to finish this. And I'm that far in, which is honestly actually very realistic. So let me clean myself up. All right, ready to stream for like an hour and a half, talk about books for the first time in I think a month, almost a month, which is, I'm so excited. I love streaming. It's one of my most favorite content things I do. But after that, I'm gonna have to do 2 videos on 2 different arcs I got in the mail, and then get back to reading Reckless. And my cat, look at my cat. Look at him. So I just wrapped up stream. It went awesome. I love you guys. It was so much fun. I can't wait to keep streaming again now that I'm home. And now the plan for the next hour or so is to write my script for my August TBR video. Basically, Instagram, where most of you guys are probably coming from, I let you guys choose the books I'm gonna read this month. So now I gotta make a video about it. I'm on that YouTube grind. It's so funny. We were talking about this on stream. People were telling me to do a 7 book in 7 days challenge video. And like, I'm doing a 1 book in 7 days challenge right now. Like, I'm a slow reader. I can't, 7 books in 7 days sounds terrifying. But yeah, I'm getting work done and then more reckless. Okay, Good morning. So I read a lot last night. I'm on page 153 out of 377, I think, which means I'm almost halfway. We're almost there. You know, it's not like a groundbreaking book, but I'm enjoying it. Except for the Kit chapters. Kit is just so emo and edgy right now that like everything that leaves his mouth is overly dramatic. So I just kind of speed through those chapters. But, you know, Peyton and Kai's story, going good. Kai is also very romantically metaphorical. He uses a lot of metaphors and he talks about romance all the time. But to be fair, you know, he's hunting down the girl that he's into, so I can't really, you know, beat him up for that. But yeah, halfway. It's Sunday, July 28th, 27th. I could look, but I'm using my phone to record. I'm making good time, and I think the plan for today is to read more and then make my August TBR video. So, lots to do. I just recorded my video for 9 minutes and my microphone wasn't connected. I'm gonna cry. Okay, so I just re-recorded it, spent another 20 minutes doing that, but it's finally done. I have recorded my August TBR video. Now I have to edit it, but that's for another day. Tonight, we read Reckless. Hello. I've had a super busy last couple days, but I finished up my August TBR video, so you can check that out right there after you watch this one. I'm super happy with it, and I'm really excited to read the books you guys suggested, and I had so much fun making the thumbnail. But anyways, I am so close to finishing Reckless. I am so close. I have 50 more pages, okay? Just 50 more pages. And it started to get really good. At the start, it was okay, it was fine, I was continuing the story, but then there were some twists and reveals, and ooh, it's been getting good. It had me crying at work 2 times. And if a book can make me cry, that's one of the criteria to get up there in the star ratings. For example, if a book doesn't make me cry, I cannot give it a 5 stars. It's just not possible for me. Unless it's a comedy. But then I should be crying from laughing, so maybe not. But yeah, 50 more pages, so I'm gonna go read those right now. What? That is a crazy plot twist. Oh my god. That is the last place I was expecting this to go. Arthur, are you confused? I'm confused. There is one problem though. The plot twist was crazy, but I don't really feel super attached to the situation. So while I do want to read Fearless, I'm not like dying to get it. That's just me. I'm not really sure what the reason for my disconnect with the story is, because I know so many people are so into it, so addicted, so like needing the next book. And I don't know why I can't feel the same way, but I don't think I can give it a 5 star. Now, big booktubers have a very interesting way of giving out star ratings. Like they'll say, I really hate this book, 3 stars. You hated it, but it's 3 stars. 5 stars is an amazing book. 1 star is a book I hated. 3 stars is just a book. And I give Reckless 3 stars. Maybe I'm in a bit of a reading slump, but for a good portion of it, I just wasn't super invested. I mostly kept reading because it was for a book club. My book club, you can join below. But by the last 4th, I was super into it. All the plot twists and reveals, all of that was awesome. Especially the reveal with A. I was very confused about A. And I'm still not sure why she was another A. Like, I don't know why we didn't choose a different name, because having 2 A's in the same story is just weird to me. But regardless, that entire part made me cry. And then the interaction of Kit and Kai's mother made me cry. And when Kai said, I haven't kissed anyone's thumb but hers, that made me laugh, to be honest. That's a weird statement. I don't know, I liked the romance, but it was a really weird feeling enemies to lovers, because the entire time you knew they weren't really enemies. And Kai was super repetitive in talking about how obsessed he was with Peyton. And I understand being obsessed with someone, but bro would not shut up. And so at a certain point, I was just like, bro, can we just keep going with the story, please? But I did like it, and I do like Kai, and I do like Peyton, and I do hate Kit, and I hate him even more after that plot twist. Why would he want her to marry him? I mean, I know why, but it doesn't make sense politically. Like, I don't know why he would make that choice, especially when he knows that Kai is into her. Dude, Kit, I don't like you. Kit, I do not like you. I do not like Kit. Reckless, 3 stars. And I'm hoping that Fearless blows the other 2 books out of the water. I think there's a lot of potential in the story, so I am excited to read Fearless. I'm expecting you to let me know your thoughts on Reckless down below in the comments, which is also the place you can join our book club and find the way to watch me live on Twitch. I stream multiple times a week. We talk about books, we hang out, we play games. It's very worth it. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to see my next videos. And while you're at it, comment some other books you want me to do reading vlogs for. And I'll see you next time. Deuces.